beautiful rising. It is a cup holder back there. This is specifically a fatherhood video. Peace. I'm working on this manifestation book, right? It's at the part where it's talking about, all right, you need to express what you want, right? That's the first question. Secondly is what you want, why? Why is it that you want this thing or these things? Why? And then, all right, what feeling will you have when you obtain these things? How will they make you feel? What are some hindering thoughts that you might have about getting the thing that you want? Like some limiting beliefs towards what you really want in life, right? And I'll give an example of some of these real quick. For instance, let's say I wanted to manifest being rich. I manifest 150 million. Yes, baby. Girl, be quiet. Let's say I'm trying to manifest this money. Why do I want to manifest $150 million? When I want $150 million because I want to never have to worry about bills. Or you should, I know a couple of things are like definites. You never want to, when you speak in manifestation, terms, like, I think you always want to say the statement in a positive manner. You want to say I don't, you want to say I do, I have, I will, I can. Not I don't wanna, not I can't, not never. Like, I try to stay away from some of these terms, right? So it's all right, I want to be able to pay bills in full, right? So that's how you would say it when it comes to like being rich. And you don't want to say I never, I never want to have to worry about bills. To say that positively, you'll just be like, I want to pay all my bills in full because I can, right? I want to buy my car in full because I can. I want to buy my house in cash because I can. Those are positive statements. So I know for me a big one is like, I would say like a hindering thought towards the thing that I'm trying to manifest would be the fact that I find it like I feel like once I become successful and rich, like I'm not gonna have nobody around me because I feel like everybody is fake and faking the funk, and don't nobody really care about nobody no more. So it's either you already have family or that's it. Everybody else is cutthroat. That's one of my limiting beliefs on becoming rich. Which I feel like it can be easily beat, but everybody is different. And here's the powerful thing about when it comes to manifestation. It's the work you decide to put in after the fact, right? It's the work you decide to put in while you sit back and wait for these goals of yours to be accomplished. What is it? What would you eliminate to make these dreams come true of yours, these goals of yours? What would you eliminate? What would you stop? What would you do while your manifestation is brewing? These are all vital questions to getting you closer to your manifestation. And when you realize a lot of people do manifestation and kind of like this, I'm just gonna write and I'm gonna feel it in my heart and I'm gonna imagine I can get it. And a lot of other work is not getting done. They're not creating nothing. They're not building nothing. So then words have power, but you already live in this survival mode. So do you think the things that you asking for are gonna come faster or slower because it sounds like you're nagging? It sounds like you're nagging God. It sounds like you're bugging him. It sounds like you're being the annoying child. That's not how your blessings come. It's like when you're being, this is the perfect example I can give as far as like parenthood. It's like you being a child, right? And your child your parent tells you to focus on being a good kid. You can ask for stuff. Don't ask more than once. Once you ask, your actions will determine whether you get this thing or not. So you ask for a bike. You do good all week. Your parents ain't got to talk to you. You cleaning a room without them having to ask you. You doing everything. So you hype. You just like, I know I'm going to get this bike soon. I know I'm going to get this bike soon. So like, you looking up knee pads and elbow pads and helmets because you just know you're going to get this bike, right? A month passes by. Are you still going to, like, as a kid, are you still going to have that same faith? Unless the kids are technically, they going to bug. But a good kid is only going to ask once. But how much time is going to pass by before you're like, man, what happened to such and such? Or are you going to be that kid that occupies themselves? This is what's going to separate you. The kid that occupies themselves, keeps themselves busy, so then when that blessing does come, it's like, oh my gosh, I have something else amazing to do with my time. I get to ride bikes. Let's say you already had a skateboard or a scooter. So, you know, you ask for a bike, you don't know when it was going to come, but you ask God for it, you ask your parents for it, and they'll say it took a month. Sometimes, you know, sometimes that month could be 2 months. Sometimes it could be 2 years, right? But that patience in being deliberate in your understanding, it can get you so far. It can get you so far. So for me, what am I willing to eliminate? I'm willing to be more giving. I'm willing to not yell at my children. I'm interested in, bro, I almost had a brain fart because these people out here can't drive. I'll give up smoking. I'll give up staying late. Honestly, that's for business. But I'll give up having selfish individuals in my life. I'll give up being a selfish individual. I'll give up my bad attitude. I'll give up my need to say something first. I'll give up the envy in my heart. I'm not saying it's envy in my heart, but you know, that's an example that I would use. You know what I mean? I'm willing to stop having unprotected sex with people that I don't truly care about, which, why would you even be having sex, period, with that person? But, you know, no more randoms, no more hookups. I'm willing to give all of that up. I'm willing to give up the alcohol. I'm willing to give up the overthinking. I'm willing to give up the procrastination. I will work every single day on my YouTube channel until I get blank amount of views, and when I reach that, that's what I'm saying, like, you gotta, and how will you feel when you get it? You know, you're gonna feel joyful, you know what I mean? You're gonna joyful. I forgot the name of it. My bad. For some reason, Sisters Act hit me when I said that. But like, you know, how good are you gonna feel? How at peace will you be? These are all things to think about while you're developing your manifestation, and it could take a while, you know, because it's a lot of feelings and energies that are not really worthy of manifesting. They're not really worthy of you writing down or sending a letter to the universe or to God, but they're more so for you to figure out why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Your emotions mean something, but if you don't care to dig through them, you know, then you always gonna feel bitter and ugly and nasty.